Hey everyone, welcome back to Micro Adventures. Ellie here, and we are going to do a full body workout using the pulley cables so you can hook them up. For those of you who don't have pulley cables, you can try to replicate a lot of these moves using hand weights. So you might give that a shot and just substitute in your hand weights where we're using the cables. Otherwise, let's just get it going. We are gonna begin on 2 black springs and 1 white, or 1 gray spring. So that's 2 black and 1 white, or 1 gray. And we will start off in a reverse tailbone angel on the carriage, which is like super challenging. So grab your cables, right? If you're not using cables, you're just gonna use some light hand weights. Heels will come to the carriage rail to start. Hinge back till your toes get really light, and then we're gonna float the feet. Okay, and this is really hard to hold, but chest is open and lifted. From here, palms are facing in towards one another, and go slow. We're gonna start to open the arms out to the sides, squeezing the shoulder blades together and resist back in. So the reason this is so challenging is because you are balancing on top of a moving surface. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as the arms open wide, really open and lift through the chest. Hands should be lower than the shoulders. Challengers, you can add an extension of the legs here if you like. And if this is all together too much to do this move on top of the carriage, you could come to the floor and just practice doing tailbone angel with some hand weights instead, right? So there's always gonna be an option that works for you. I fully believe whatever we're doing, you can find something that will work for your body. Good, in 4, we'll take it out and hold. In 3, 2, take the arms out wide, hold. From here, we're just gonna flutter the legs for 10 seconds. We will come up to standing. We've got a sumo squat row, and we're gonna be straddling the carriage in 4. In 3, 2, 1, set the feet down, come up to standing, and then walk your feet out wider than your carriage, knees and toes natural turnout. We're gonna start to sit down into a squat, and we're gonna row the elbows straight back as we do so. So if you need more resistance, step your body back a little bit. Seal down through the outer edges of the feet. You're rowing as you lower down into the sumo squat. Press into the feet, resist the cables to lift up. So knees and toes slightly wide. Squeeze the elbows back. I really want you getting into the lats. So again, if you need more resistance, back up a little bit more. We're working with some heavy spring tension on purpose. The muscles that we're working can handle this heavy spring load. But keep in mind, even as I'm saying that, if this spring load's too much, walk it forward. That's gonna lighten up the resistance. Right? I want you working someplace where your form stays really strong. Good. So in 4, we'll take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it on down, hold. Sit the glutes down an inch, up an inch, elbows press back an inch, forward an inch, hips down, up, elbows back, forward. Keep it going. This is your final variation here. This is going to take you to the end of the move. Up next, we will keep the cable in our right hand, and we're gonna exit to the right of the machine. You've got a curtsy floor lunge. It's gonna be right foot forward, cable in your left hand. Here's 3, 2, 1. So the cable that's in your right hand, you keep. Pass it off to the left hand. Step off to the right hand side of your machine. Right foot is forward, left toes tucked behind you and slightly out. And we're gonna go into a curtsy lunge with a row of our left arm. Drive through right heel lift up. So if you need less resistance, scoot towards your back platform. More resistance, you're gonna scoot your body back towards the front platform, which should be somewhere behind you. So it is a curtsy floor lunge with a row. Those of you working with weights, right? Same move, curtsy lunge, left arm row, but rather than being so upright with weights, you're gonna hinge forward and hit the row like this. Good, let's keep this going here, slow and controlled. Oh good, I'm looking at my notes and seeing what's next. Oh, great, this is gonna be real fun, friends. So I've got a great challenge coming for you. In 4, take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down here, hold. Keep the tension on the cable, hinge forward from your hips. Bring all of your weight forward into that right heel. See if you can slide your left knee in behind the right knee, tap it back. So it's a little Shiva kick, but rather than moving the carriage, we're tapping in, tapping out. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going back to that curtsy floor lunge in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the left foot back, lower down into the lunge, find your row, drive through right heel, slowly lift it up. Whew. I don't know about y'all, but my right leg is already shaking. Think about a little squeeze of the inner thighs as you lift out of your curtsy floor lunge. Nice job. In 4, we're gonna take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down, hold. Take it down an inch, up an inch, row the left arm back, forward. Lower, lift, squeeze back, forward. So your final variation of this curtsy lunge, you've got about 10 seconds. We've got a static lunge hold with a left arm bent over row. In 3, 2, and 1. So widen up your stance, feet hip width apart, parallel. Right hand to your right thigh, hinge forward from the hips. You're gonna row your left arm up and back. So palm is gonna face the floor on this one, and you're kind of rowing that elbow out to the side, a little bit wider row here. You're still holding this static lunge in your right leg. This is super important because this is still part of our leg series, even though you're getting a ton of upper body here. Less resistance, walk forward. More resistance, scoot back. Energy in the right heel. Try not to let your right knee drift behind the heel. It's gonna want to. Keep hinging forward. Oh my word. All right, we're gonna keep all this spring tension on. We are going express lunge next. So we'll grab both cables, right foot to the back platform, left toes to the carriage in 8, 7, 6, 5. Quick transition in 3, 2, 1. Grab both your cables here. Right foot will, actually both feet will step to your back platform. Bicep curl the carriage to you first. Left toes will reach back to find your carriage. Mine wasn't quite where I thought it was, so make sure you know where it's at. From here, hinging forward at the hips, lowering down slow into that express lunge. Pause at the bottom. Drive into the right heel, squeeze the back line of the right leg, slowly lift it up. So I'm finding that I need to choke up on my cables just a little bit here. So I'm just kind of grabbing the bottoms of my hand straps. It's a bicep curl as you lift. And this is heavy for a reason. You're not just getting the right leg, you're getting a ton of work in the arms as well. If you need to lighten up the tension because you're feeling this in the hip flexor, please do so. Mindful of your right knee, don't let it drift forward towards the toes. Nice work, everyone. Good, we're gonna bring it down. We're gonna find a little hold in 3, 2, bring it down, hold. If you can, carriage kicks. It's a bicep curl, back knee bends in. Oh my word, this is so heavy. You've got 15 seconds to go here. Spring change is on deck. We're gonna drop it all the way down to just one white spring in 4, 3, reverse standing inner thighs in 2, and 1. Let's go, one white spring. Bring both feet to your back platform, pull the carriage to you, step one foot to the carriage. It doesn't matter which direction you face. Weights even in both legs. We'll start to let the carriage drift out and then squeeze through the inner thighs, zipper up the front line of the core. So slowly resisting out. You might choke up on that cable if you need a little more control of the springs. Squeeze and lift back in. Micro bend in the knees. Strong through the core, tall through the spine. Soften your shoulders away from your ears. Nice job. So these next several moves, we are gonna get into some core work without the carriage, or without the cables. some core work without the carriage? No, without the cables. I'm losing my mind with these cables because it's so tough. All right, when we get the upper and the lower body working together, you should feel like your heart rate's getting up a little higher than normal. You might be sweating a bit more already. That's good. We're getting an extra cardio workout today. In 4, halfway out and hold. In 3, 2, let's find that halfway out point, hold. Draw the carriage in an inch, out an inch. Try not to use the cable so much. Really use your inner thighs. Squeeze in, control out. Squeeze in, control out. You're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back out. Full range of motion. Let's keep this going. You've got just 20 seconds to go here. We're ditching the cables next. Do you think about how to transition into a giant bear? Okay, so look down at the carriage, look at that platform, think about it. We're gonna make this a smooth transition. You can watch me and stay in inner thighs. In 3, we go giant bear. In 2, 1. So I'm gonna hang on to that cable, grab my carriage, ditch the cable, out into plank. So giant bear is where we're at, friends. Bending through the knees, squeeze through the low belly, lengthen back out. Shoulders stay over wrist. Your eye gaze is forward. Crown of the head lengthens forward. Tailbone reaching back. Keep it going right here. Giant bear. I don't have you here for a super long time. Just 20 more seconds. Breathe into it. You've got this. We have a giant wheelbarrow on deck. See if you can stay in this giant bear for just 10 more seconds. Big breath in. Full breath out. Knees down, hands stay. In 3, 2, giant wheelbarrow. Knees down to the back platform, hands stay on the carriage. One long line from the crown of the head through the knees. Squeeze your glutes, wrap your abs in and around you. Start to send the arms forward. Squeeze the abs, pull the carriage back in. Keep going here slowly and with control. Stay really neutral through the spine. And you should feel this giant wheelbarrow working right up and down your six pack. My little pulleys just popped off on me. So keep going with the giant wheelbarrow. And remember, right, if you're not feeling this giant series, if you're feeling a ton of work in the traps, the neck, the shoulders, and not in a good way, take it to the front of the machine. That's gonna make everything a little bit more manageable. In 4, let's find a challenge point and hold. In 3, 2, find some place that's challenging in your body. Hold it there. Keep breathing. Squeeze your abs in tighter. You're here for 4. Down to the forearms. We're going giant kneeling crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Bring the forearms down to the carriage. Lengthen back out into that kneeling plank. And now we're pressing down into the forearms, scooping through the belly, chin towards the chest, rounding through the spine. Think upside down crunch. Focus on activating the movement at your core. So the abs pull up and in first, and then the abs are what's moving the carriage closer to the back platform. And if you hear that strain in my voice, right, that's because I'm squeezing my abs to do the work. So if you were speaking to somebody and doing this move properly, you'd have a tough time talking too, right? So keep that in mind. You want to squeeze your abs so much that it would affect your voice. Good. In 4, we'll bring it halfway in and hold. In 3, 2, I want you to find that halfway in and hold. Shoulders away from the ears. Shake out the head. Loosen up through the neck. Strong through the core. You're going to slide it out an inch. Crunch back up and in an inch. Out and in. 1 inch in range. Squeeze the abs a little tighter with each pulse. You have 10 seconds. We're going to finish off this core series with a giant plank to pike. You can do this. Just give it a shot. In 4. In 3, 2, and 1. Toes to the back platform, hands to the carriage, strong plank. From there, exhale, navel to the spine, fold your body in half. You're making an upside down V with your body. Lengthen back out into your plank. You're 15 seconds in, 45 to go. Probably time to do literally 3 more pikes. Breathe, keep it slow. Right here, you're crossing that halfway point. Okay, so like 1 more pike, you're doing great. Stay with it. We are gonna come to a bridge on the floor beside our machine next. In 5, in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. I want you to lie down on your back beside your machine, plant the soles of your feet on the floor, lift the hips up high so you're in a bridge position. Squeeze the glutes strong through the core, and then press your elbows down into the floor. Fingertips point up towards the ceiling. This will help stabilize the hips. We're gonna go knee drives. Drive one knee in towards the chest, set it down, other knee in towards the chest, set it down. So we're starting to warm up the backs of the legs. We're still getting a lot of it at our core here, just a little different angle. Keep going with these knee drives. If you're looking for more intensity, if you have the space to do so, you might lift your feet up onto one of your platforms or the carriage, as long as the carriage isn't gonna move on you, and elevate the hips, and that's gonna make this just a little bit more challenging. Good, let's keep going with these knee drives. You're doing great. Let's go 10 more seconds, and then we're just gonna do some bridge lifts. So those of you who've already got weights out, if you wanna use some weights in these bridge lifts, great. Otherwise, plant the soles of the feet down in 3, 2, plant the feet firmly, hips lift up, tap your glutes to the floor 2 times. So you're gonna tap, tap, lift the hips. Little tap, tap, squeeze. Tap, tap, squeeze. Keep this going. As you lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, slightly roll the hip creases towards your face. So you're kind of tucking the hips under, little tilt of your pelvis. And then keep the bra line or the upper part of the rib cage connected to the mat. So I'm not lifting into like my highest bridge position. I'm just lifting like halfway, 3/4 of the way up. It's gonna give you a little bit more room to squeeze the glutes and tuck the hips under. Light squeeze of the inner thighs. In 4, hold it up. In 3, 2, hold it up here. Tuck the hips under, drive your navel towards your spine. Just give me a little tuck squeeze. Little squeeze, little squeeze. So a little release of the glutes, big squeeze. Good, keep this going. You've got 15 seconds to finish in these bridge lifts. We are gonna get into our curtsy floor lunge for our left leg. So we're going back to 2 black springs and 1 white or 1 gray. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we've got 2 black and a white or 1 gray spring. You're gonna be standing facing the back platform. You'll be on the left-hand side of the machine. Right hand will grab the cable closest to you. Left foot forward, right toes tucked behind you. And as we lower into our curtsy lunge, we're rowing the right arm back, resist forward. So it should be left foot forward, right toes crossed behind you, and it's your right side body that's closest to the machine. So it should be the right arm that has the cable, left foot forward, right toes crossed behind. So we're hitting our curtsy floor lunge with a row. For less resistance, scoot your body forward. For more resistance, scoot your body back. So this is actually a pretty easy class, I feel like, to substitute in hand weights for the cables. Keep going here with your curtsy lunge, which is kind of nice because we're spending a little bit more time using the floor around the micro. So we're just hitting our muscles a little bit differently, lots of different angles today, which is good, right? Keeps the muscles guessing. In 4, hold it down. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Row the right arm back. That's gonna help keep you stable. Hinge forward from the hip. Shift your weight into the left heel. Right toes tuck in, step back. So maybe the right knee is tapping behind the left knee and then we stretch the leg back. Little tap in, stretch back. Freeze your left leg. Reach your left glute down and back to the floor behind you. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Can you sit a little lower for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Send the right toes back. Go back to full range. Curtsy lunge with a row. Resist all the way back up. Awesome. Let's give this 20 more seconds. Down and up. Curtsy lunge with a right arm row. Amazing. We're going to get into our static lunge hold next. Y'all, we have so few exercises to go. So take a deep breath. Hang with me. You're doing an amazing job. We'll lengthen out into a regular lunge in 3, 2, Separate the feet hip width apart. Left hand to your left thigh. Hinge forward from the hips with a flat back. Right arm, row. So right away, if the resistance isn't enough, scoot back. Right? I want you to get what you need on this row. And palm is facing down towards the floor, and we're rowing the elbow up and wide. Oh my gosh. So you really feel your lat working here. Left outer side of the glute, don't let it jut out to the side. Wrap it towards the midline of the body. You're holding a static lunge in your left leg. We're keeping workload in the left leg. Right here, you've got 20 seconds left. We're going express lunge to finish out our leg series. Grab both cables. Start with both feet on the back platform facing away from your machine. In 4, in 3, 2, and 1. So grab both cables. Step both feet to the back platform. Use your arms to pull the carriage all the way in towards you. Left foot stays on the back platform. Right toes tucked to the carriage. We'll start to lower down into our express lunge. If you need a little more control of the cables, choke up on your cables. Right? I have pretty short legs, so I often find that I have to choke up on my cables to get the right level of control of the carriage. And remember, this is heavy, okay? So if you need to lighten up the spring load, do it. It's not a big deal. Right, but I did make this heavy for a reason, and it's because I really want you to work the arms and the glute to fatigue. You're doing great. Stick with it. Challenge yourself to find some depth in the lunge. Trust the back line of your left leg to be strong enough to lift you and your biceps to do the rest. Good job. 15 seconds. Breathe. You've got this. In 4, hold your lunge. We're gonna hit those carriage kicks in 3, in 2, and 1. So hold the lunge, low as you can get in this. Back knee comes in, cables lift up. Freeze the left leg. Outer edge of your left glute is reaching to the floor behind you. You're here 10 more seconds. We're going back to that lunge to finish things out. Stay here for 4, for 3, 2, full range right here. You got this. Just a couple more lunges. We're gonna finish class today where we started. It is a reverse tailbone angel to finish things out. Let's go 10 seconds. Have a seat on your carriage. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Keep your cables. Have a seat on the carriage. Heels to the rail. Lift your chest, hinge back till the feet get nice and light, float the feet, right? You might just be here and holding, and that's fine. If you can, start to fold the arms open. Think collarbones broad, heart space lifts to the sky. Strong through the core. Challengers, if you're looking for a little more, extend the legs out as the arms open up. Feel all the little muscles in and around your core, really firing up, really squeezing to stabilize you here, right? We're balancing on an unstable surface. It's gonna cause everything to work just a little bit harder, just a little bit more. Deep breath, shoulders down. We're gonna finish with those little flutter kicks. Knees can be bent or legs straight. In 3, 2, open the arms out wide, hold, lift the chest, little kicks, right? Maybe the legs are a little bit straighter. Oh my goodness, you're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let go of the cables. Let's go ahead and lower onto our backs and hug the knees in towards the chest. So either on top of your carriage or beside the machine, lower down onto the back, hug the knees in towards your heart. Close down the eyes, breathe. Awesome, awesome job. Place your hands on your knees. Just start circling your knees in one direction. So a little massage around the low back. Imagine the face of a clock on your low back. You'd be hitting each number on that clock. And then just slowly start to circle your knees the other direction. Right, drawing a circle across the low back and the hips. slowing and deepening your breath. Good, bring the knees back in towards you. We'll rock and roll our way up to a comfortable seat. Turn to face me. Let's seal in all of that hard work with a couple deep breaths. Inhale, circle sweep, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Awesome, awesome work. Thank you as always for being here. It means the world to me. Have an incredible rest of your day wherever you're headed, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you again soon.